What's up, you netcodes? I actually got the Slippi thing to work and got my controller to work. Not the first time I've done it, but I've gone through like 5 different hard drives in like the last month. So I just had to do it again. You don't care about that. You just care about what's going on today in today's video. So a guy named Fizzy made something that has made a rollback netcode and an entire online system for Melee. Now, I'm going to preference this with, I don't play Melee competitively. I haven't played Melee in consecutively at long periods of time since Brawl came out. Like, sometimes I go back to it for either videos like this or for nostalgic. It's getting less nostalgic now because of how the community has been. But, I'm an Ultimate player. Ultimate is my favorite Smash game. I like it better in in every way. Even though the online definitely can be fixed, I don't have as much of an issue with the online as a lot of other people do. But yes, it definitely can be better. I just got that straight out of the bam, boom. That's how I feel. But this is still insanely impressive. Even though it's using emulators, still taking a game that doesn't normally have online access whatsoever and making an entire online mode. And like, not even just online, like you could go back and you could still play normal Smash. I mean, this doesn't have music. I don't know if that's just me or if that's actually a thing. Like, yeah, just music doesn't work. I don't know if that's just my download that fucked up, but music doesn't work. But I'm gonna go ahead and 1P mode, online play. I've already done a couple matches and got thrashed on basically all of them because I'm not a Melee player. So we'll see how well this goes. Alright, there we go. Versus Fox. Like, it's obvious that people who are playing this really play Melee. I get thrashed by most people on here. Granted, Link is low tier in Melee as well, so I obviously I'm not gonna do what. That's the thing I've also been noticing though, is that people SD trying to do like wacky shit all the fucking time. Like the amount of SDs I've caused because I avoid their air attacks is insane. Like, I'm not playing Melee good at all. Which is probably the worst thing. Like, I don't think this is gonna actually convert anybody, because it takes so much fucking time to learn how to play Melee good. There's only a few viable characters, so I just don't think this is good for the dedicated Melee players that's already been dedicated. But I don't know. To me, Ultimate's more fun. Not to shit on this, because this is, the guy who made this is a fucking genius, and this is insanely impressive that I'm playing with somebody right now, and there is like very minimal lag when it comes to inputs, which is nice. But just Melee as a game, I just have more fun with Ultimate. I just have way more fun with Ultimate. Yeah, like fucking edge guarding like that. See, I did that. Look at me go. Also, I don't feel comfortable with the GameCube controller, like, while playing Melee. It's just, I don't know. It's clunky. I just feel like it's clunky because of how the lag works. I'm just not good at Melee. I technically never was good at Melee though. That's the thing. Like, there's obviously input lag. Like, I'm feeling it, but it's not a lot. And there's zero buffer system in Melee, so it makes Melee that much harder, because every fighting game has a buffer system in order so you can actually pull off combos and don't have to be insanely precise. Like, you still have to be precise, but you don't have to be, again, insanely. So yeah, that just makes, again, Melee harder to master because of the input system, or the buffer system is, well, non-existent. Not just input buffer, but like, well, yes, input buffer, but not in like frames. While yes, it doesn't have any of that, which makes it harder, but you can't lead your shots, essentially. Like, you have to be, one move has to come right after another in button pressing. You can't pre-do it, you know? Ah, damn it. I'm so clacky right now. Grab it. Or land. That works too. Okay, that was class. That was actually class. Fox might actually... See, this is why Fox used to be my main. Because he was like one of the only like good people in the game. But when Brawl came around, Link became my main because Link was actually good in Brawl and up, opposed to Melee where he's just not good, which saddens me because Zelda. But like the series, not the person. See, now that I'm actually playing a higher tier character, I'm having more fun with it. But then that also still kind of sucks. Wow, he really killed himself for that spike, huh? But that kind of sucks because you should be able to have fun with almost any character. Like, I have fun with basically any character in Ultimate just because of how Ultimate is made. And I know, like, super casually, you should be able to have fun with any character in Melee as well. But once it gets, like, trying to actually be skillful, you really can only have fun with, you know, 7 to 10, maybe 10 characters. But average about 7 characters. 5 of them you really only see most of the time. Most of the time you're going to be seeing Fox, Falco, Captain Falcon, and Marth. For the most part. You really don't see anybody else. Granted, this game also has, you know, less characters and half of them are clones anyway. So, I'm not going to make it. So that also, you know, there's just a lot more variety in Ultimate, and that's why I like it more. It feels better, the variety is there. Oh, he's actually rocking my shit now. I can't believe that one fucking move ruined everything for me. No, I'm disconnecting to you. But yeah, see, so Fox is definitely better. If you play a better character, you're gonna have a better time. Which kind of sucks, you know? Peach is also one. Peach is actually a good character. She's higher up there in the tier list. But like, clone but worse. Clone, clone, semi-clone, trash, actually good, okay, trash, Captain Falcon, clone of Captain Falcon but slower, so trash. You got Link, who is not great as a character in this. You got clone but faster, but not as strong. You got Zelda, who's okay. You got, okay, Samus is up there. Kirby has always been low tier. Ice Climber, if you don't wobble, then they're okay. If they wobble, they're top tier, but wobbles canceled. Is banned like everywhere. Ness is annoying, but he's not top tier in this game. Not even close. H-Box plays Jigglypuff, so there's that. And now I'm going against Marth, which is who I was going to go say next, which he's top tier. But he's definitely slower than his ultimate... in a game that's fast, like Melee, like it's just faster gameplay, he is slower than his ultimate counterpart, which is weird. See, like, not being able to do anything about that juggle because the hit stun's, like, increased compared to ultimate. I should never... Oh, damn it. it's upsetting. You just can't fucking do anything about it. Also, for me, short hop is harder in Melee. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna grab on the ledge there, but then I didn't. Ah, and he doesn't have to be up after the dash. I was gonna say, how the fuck did that not kill? But then it did. I am so much worse at Melee than I am at Ultimate. Just like, way worse. It's because I actually put time into Ultimate. See, I literally can't do anything about that. It's annoying. He could just juggle me for days. And I get that some people actually like that better because, oh, it's a true combo, even though true combos 100% exist. Comboing in Ultimate is actually harder in some ways. Not always. Melee is still hard just because of how the inputs work. But, and you can pull off some pretty crazy combos with, you know, the exploits. But, like, chain grabs like that should not be a fucking thing. Because DIing is a little bit harder. And I'm just saying there's a lot of quality of life improvements in Ultimate that Melee just doesn't have. And yeah, there I go. And no, I'm unmatching that. So yeah, there's a lot of quality of life improvements that Ultimate has that makes it more fun for more people. And again, this mod, I know most of this video has just been me bitching that Ultimate's better in my opinion. But this is just raw feeling of me actually. You are seeing me play this game, and this is my raw, unfiltered feelings of my experience right now. So that's kind of what I want you to get. Melee Kirby is better than Ultimate Kirby in some ways. Or maybe it's not just better, he just feels better because Kirby hasn't changed much. Oh, that's death. Yep. Well, that's not as damaging as it should have been. Oh, I totally forgot Kirby had that when you did it in the air. Kirby's the one character that I don't know why, because Sakurai, it's Sakurai's creation, but they did him so dirty. I think he killed himself, yeah. Like, is it just because, like, well, like, does he have a point to prove? Like, I'm not gonna make my creation good at all because then people think it's favoritism, so I'm gonna make him shit. Not even shit, but just, like, not as good as he could be with his moves. I'm not saying Melee doesn't have value, especially in video game history. I just like Ultimate better in many, almost always. Really, the only thing that Ultimate, at this point for me, the only thing that Ultimate doesn't have that Melee currently has is better netcode. And even it's not even native to. I fucking died. It's not. I was actually doing kind of decent. I'm not gonna match with him again, but I do want to use Kirby again. I don't even know if the online is better. Like, no, there's no menu, and there's not, like, a bunch of options, and there's no arenas or stuff like that. But for what it is, especially, like, this is something you would probably see in this, like, if internet was a thing in in 2001, then this is probably how it would have gone down. You know, with the code, and I'm surprised more people aren't ledge trapping. Like, that's a common thing. Even in Brawl, I saw it more. Like, it's definitely interesting. I can't fucking do anything. Ah, so annoying. That's what I mean. I'm not even anywhere close to as good as I am in Ultimate. Because the controls still oddly feel clunky to me. Also, rapid jabs are harder to land. just more fun, like how the gameplay is more fun. Yeah, you don't have the options of like the exploits and the certain types of techs, but I don't think that is needed for competitive play. It just isn't. It's not required, but I can see if you stuck with melee since the beginning and that's where you started competitively, I could get why you would want to stay there in ways, but in general, I think Ultimate's just a better game. But again, this is super impressive that this guy did it. I kind of wish he didn't a little bit, but because now there's like it just like garnered a lot more hate and infighting in the Smash community, and I'm part of it. I'm a dick, but it's not his fault. He wanted to do something cool, and he did it. So I can't play anybody at my own skill level too. They like. The fact that he's going to be implementing a ranking system is fantastic, because you play people who, again, like are really good at melee, and I'm getting my ass handed to me because he knows all this fucking... He knows how to play melee. And it's annoying. And that... Ledge trapping, I fucking hate. I've always despised it, even as a kid. It sucks. And I'm so glad ledge trumping is a thing, because, oh my god, it's just cheap to ledge trapping. I get why people do it. It's how you get that stock. And I'm not blaming Melee for not thinking of ledge trumping, because it's from 2001. But that's why I can't get into Melee nowadays, because that's another thing that Ultimate did better. I am not fighting that again. I wanted to try Samus again, but I am not fighting him again. And against Marth. Again, also, like, I'm just going to run into the same people constantly. Or the same characters constantly, which is not fun for me either. And this is a gripe on Melee. It's not a gripe on the mod, though. See, and that doesn't kill, which an up smash should be able to fucking kill when it's a direct hit. There should be knockback in general, not just stick there. There's just so many bad things about Melee that I don't understand why people think it's so much better than Ultimate. Because I don't see it. Playing it, I don't see it. Like, yeah, watching tournament play is entertaining, but even then, I still find Ultimate more entertaining competitively. But yeah, it takes a lot of skill to know, like, the certain techs and shit for Ultimate. Okay, I was gonna fucking die. You didn't have to fucking do that. Like, knowing a lot of things for Melee is difficult, but that doesn't make it more fun. Really, it just makes me, like, I play somebody like Link that I'm actually really good at in Ultimate, or whatever, and it just makes me, playing Melee just makes me want to play more Ultimate, you know? And this is a Ditto match, and he's obviously going to be better than me, because he's probably somebody who actually plays Melee, and I'm mad. Like, I hit him once. Like, I never get this kind of beat down in Ultimate. It just doesn't happen. It's not the mod's fault, it's Melee's fault. It's just, but I'm just getting mad that I'm getting rocked constantly. I think Fox might be my character. I was doing pretty good with Kirby, but I haven't won once. I just haven't won a game. Let's add a little bit of a bonus at the end of this video. Why don't we? So I've been bitching and moaning and complaining about Melee for 35 minutes, and then gave praise to the mod itself, which I'm going to cut out most of, because I lost track of time and I played it more than I thought I was gonna for this video. But I just kind of need to prove my point on my personal skill at Ultimate opposed to Melee. So let's do some quick play. But let's only use characters from Melee. So like what I started the video off with Link, right? This does feel awkward going from a GameCube controller to a Switch controller. Even though I do technically feel more comfortable. Yeah, Falcon, look at that. The fact that I could even just do that, I could just nullify his combo with that. Granted, I am going to be playing people more so my skill level because of GSP. And that's the good thing about the GSP system is they do compare, even though people say, oh, well, GSP doesn't determine your skill. Like, not 100% directly, especially with it being online opposed to, like, offline skill. Like, I can see that being different. But it's close enough to not play against somebody who fucking just rattles your shit. That's the only thing is that not having people go through shields with attacks like that kind of sucks. Because, like, I was expecting to go through the shield, but then he didn't. And look at that, I won. Even though it was a pretty close match. But the first match after playing Melee, which now I'm trying to use Ultimate all of a sudden, it was a good match. And I had a lot more fun with it. Let's play a couple more characters. Now, if you look at the GSP, my Fox compared to my Link, I'm a hell lot worse at Fox when it comes to Ultimate than it does come to Melee, apparently. But we're going to play Fox. We're going to do some Fox now. But even then, I felt a lot more comfortable doing what I literally just did. And yeah, I'm playing against a Cinnamore. You can't do that in Melee. Oh. I know, that those kind of comparisons are kind of shitty. But still. The only thing... I do hate super armor. But... See, again, my Fox is trash. But if you notice, there has been one, not even one instance of a lag. Like, maybe input lag is a thing, but I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I haven't done, there was no loading in the corner, no frame drops. It's just that fucking Fox is way worse in fucking Ultimate than he is in Melee. I can't play Fox worth a goddamn. Oh, Bowser. I can't even do rapid jabs against him. But talking about Bowser, Bowser's actually, like, viable now. Opposed to Melee where he's actual trash. Like, I don't know why he laid there. Ah, I did not want to hit him. I completely ravaged him off stage, though. There we go. That's the thing about Bowser, though. He's the one character that you can't rapid jab, and it pisses me off. Because, like, most of the characters I play, like, well, rapid jab. That's actually, like, in most of my combos. I nair into rapid jab. Like, it's perfect. But you have to play completely different with Bowser, because, like, that would have been perfect for every other character in that instance, but not with Bowser. Alright, see, there was some frame droppage there, but it didn't affect the entire match, in my eyes. I tried doing a dodge roll after the 1-2, but it didn't work out. I'm doing way better this time, though. Like, way better. Maybe as I die. Maybe Fox is just better in Final Destination style stages, even though I have my preset set to Battlefield. See, there we go. So I'm already doing way better than I was in Melee. So I'm not going to drag this out any longer than I should. So, after everything that has been said and whatnot, my point with all of this is that Ultimate Online gets too much shit. Yes, it can be better, but as you saw, except for that one frame drop, in that last match, which happens on modern games. It just does. I didn't really feel any different when it became input lag. Maybe I've played so much online that I've adapted to the game and how it plays online, so I think ahead instead of thinking in the now. Where if you were a dedicated Melee player and then you played this online, I can see why you would fuck up, because the inputs, how Melee works, is actually very different with the lack of input buffer system. So then when you add one, plus you have online on top of that, it could create some disparity. But you get it doesn't feel bad. It feels fantastic to me. It feels great. Playing online 100% works for me. I had 3 matches in a row without any loading circles. Usually when I get a loading circle, it's when somebody rage quits. What the guy did for Melee is fantastic for Melee players. But if you're an Ultimate player, just keep on being an Ultimate player. I watched Leffen videos on this, and I actually got mad about the people who kept on bashing online. Ultimate is like, I stopped playing Ultimate because of its online. It's fucking ridiculous. People didn't fucking stop playing Melee, and it didn't even have online until decently recently, and now it actually has rollback netcode. Which again is fantastic, and the guy is a genius on how he was able to do it. That's hard work. But Ultimate Online isn't that bad. Especially if you have 2 people with a good connection. I basically never run into issues, almost. It happens. But, like, yes. Can they make it better? Yes, they can. And I wouldn't argue with it. Make it better. Go for it. And maybe if Nintendo actually catches wind on the Melee thing, they might be able to figure something out. Because there's got to be something more in the background that we're not seeing of why it is how it is. You know what I'm saying? My point is, Ultimate Online is not bad, and what the guy did was awesome, but I don't have fun with Melee like I do with Ultimate. Ultimate is just more fun. And, I think this is the online for Melee is just good for people who play Melee. I don't think it's going to kill Ultimate like some idiots think it is. I just think it's good for the people who like Melee. I hope you got a little more insight on how, getting a completely different, off-the-wall, unpopular opinion on things. At least that's what it feels like. Maybe most people are with me. I don't know. But it's getting my opinion on things, and actually back-to-back comparing Ultimate with this Melee. Like, I literally dropped the GameCube controller and picked up the Switch controller. Like, that's how back-to-back it was. And then I told you my feelings, and I still have more fun with Ultimate. I don't know what to tell you. And I only play characters from Melee in this video. So even the match I lost against the Incineroar, I still felt better about it. Enough with the ranting. If you like this episode, thumbs up. If you want to see more from us, subscribe. And also links down below to when I stream, because that's what I mostly do is stream, and Discord and other things. So go down there. And till next time. Bye.